Welcome. This is a 20-minute express neck and shoulder release flow. So in under 20 minutes, we'll get some nice release to our neck and shoulders, even our upper back. It can be very common to hold tension in these areas. And a lot of times if we're on our phones or our computers, we're kind of hunching forward and creating this tension. Even stress and anxiety can create these knots in our shoulders. A lot of people experience this. I myself have been experiencing this lately and have heard a lot of others as well. So this will be a really nice release to that tension. All right, so we'll get started in a comfortable seat. If you have that blanket, you can just elevate the hips slightly by sitting up onto the blanket, the cushion, whatever you have. Again, if you don't have one, just find a comfortable seat. And you might find Sukhasana with the ankles or shins crossed if that feels like a nice place to arrive. If that's difficult in your body for any reason, you could always have the legs long in front of you or the legs a little bit longer with the soles of the feet to touch in more of a Baddha Konasana shape. So find the seat that is most comfortable for you to arrive here. And then hands can rest right on your thighs. And you'll begin to sit up really nice and tall, grounding into the sits bones. And when I was a kid, my mom always told me to imagine the string from the back of your neck and your head lifting up. So that's a really nice image here to just find that length. The chin can drop slightly down towards the chest, just to create more length in the back body, the back of the neck, and again, all the way up through the crown of the head. All right, and blink your eyes closed as you allow yourself to arrive here into this space, acknowledging that you're here for the next 20 minutes or so to arrive with your breath, to release any tension, to show up for yourself and carve out this time to do something that will help you feel better. Let's take a full breath in. Nice open mouth exhale. And actively begin to ground down through the sits bones. And imagine this ring of light right at the base of your spine. And with your breath, as you inhale, draw that light up the spine, growing nice and tall all the way up through the crown of the head as you feel all the way in. Exhale, allow that to wash over the face, over the chest, all the way down. And then circulate around again. So this ball of light, this ball of energy, inhale from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Exhale, the light washes over your face, down the chest, the belly, and loops back around. So this life force, this breath, already creating space, already finding space between the vertebrae, sitting up nice and tall, breathing into every area of our spine. Let's take 2 more breaths just like this. Base of the spine, inhale all the way up through the crown of the head. Exhale, release down the front of the body and looping back around. 1 more, inhale. Nice, and exhale. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed today throughout practice, or if you'd like to blink your eyes open, you're welcome to do so. Inhale, sweep both hands high. Reaching up through the fingertips. Exhale, wave the hands down. Just creating some movement here. Inhale, sweep both hands high. Exhale, arms wide, wave down. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, right fingertips tap down beside you. Lift and lengthen up through the left fingertips. So if you can here, keep the shoulders rolling down. Stay grounded through the left side. And reach up and over. If it's okay on your neck, you could gaze up. If you are experiencing tension in the neck and shoulders, and sometimes that's too much, and you might gaze down towards the floor. Especially if you're taking this practice more in the morning, we can wake up with some cranky neck and shoulders. So listen to your body, do what feels the best here. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale back through center. Let's windmill to the other side. Left fingertips come down. Right hand reaches up and over. Getting a side body stretch into the right side. And if it feels okay on your neck, gaze up. But if not, it's fine to gaze down towards the left fingertips. Reaching, staying grounded through the right hip. Really sending your breath into the ribs. Find expansion. Nice inhale back through center. Inhale, sweep both hands high. Exhale, right hand taps down again. This time, draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. And the left hand can reach down for the floor as well. Or you can draw the left hand to the left shoulder and just create space. So now send your breath into the left side of the neck. Notice the space that you're creating. You could drop the chin down towards the chest. Maybe lift the chin, moving the head forward and back gently here. Noticing how that changes the stretch. And if there's one spot that feels like the best stretch, you could stay and linger there and really flood the whole left side with your breath. One added layer would be to draw the right hand towards the left ear so that the arm is really heavy here. You're not forcing or pulling down. You're just adding a little extra weight onto the head, creating a little extra stretch into the left side. Let's take one more full breath in here. Nice stay for the exhale. All right, let's switch sides. Both hands release back down to the mat. Draw the chin down through center, and then the left ear comes towards the left shoulder. All right, so starting here, left ear towards shoulder, already noticing the space that you're creating in this right side. Reaching through both fingertips. You could stay here or draw the right hand to the right shoulder and pull the right shoulder away as you create a little bit more space in the right side. Really flood the right side with your breath. Can you keep your shoulders rolling back here as well? All right, great place to stay. Our left hand comes towards the right ear, resting on the side of your head. Really finding this nice length and this space in the right side. If it felt nice on the other side to drop the chin, lift the chin, finding the area that you'll find the best stretch in. You could linger in that space. Let's take one more breath. All right, now left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Drop the chin through center, rotate all the way to the other side. Let's take these half circles. So chin comes through center, left ear to left shoulder, and then back through center, switch sides. Let's do two more. Nice, back through center. And sit up nice and tall. Interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles right underneath the chin. All right, as you inhale, begin to lift the chin, lift the elbows, lift the gaze, creating space now in the front of the neck, in the throat. As you exhale, draw the elbows towards each other, press the chin down. All right, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows together. Release the fingertips down by the side. All right, inhale, sweep both hands high. Exhale, twist to the right side. Right fingertips come behind you. Left hand comes outside of the right thigh. So crossing the body here, finding a spinal twist. You may gaze softly over the right shoulder. Keep sitting up nice and tall here. All right, as you inhale, sweep the right hand high. Exhale, cross the right arm over the left, reach for the outer left thigh. So arms are crossed, gripping the thighs. Begin to lean back and dome through the upper back. You can tuck the chin to the chest. Take a full breath into the upper back. Shoulders spread apart, exhale. All right, we're gonna switch sides, coming with a twist on the other side. Right hand stays where it is. Left hand sweeps behind you. Sit up nice and tall as you spiral back. Gaze back over the left shoulder. So a slight tone to the belly here to twist open, gazing back. The right hand can act as a little assistance here to deepen the stretch. Next, inhale, sweep the left hand up and over, crossing the arms, gripping for the outer thighs. As you find this slight pull, getting a stretch to the upper back, you can tuck the chin towards the arms. All right, keep the arms crossed. We're gonna release and come into eagle arms. So arms stay crossed, lift up, reach the palms towards each other. If you're really tight in the shoulders or you're not finding the space here, you can release the hands towards opposite shoulder as well for this eagle variation. If the hands can come towards each other, you're finding this tight wrap. And then the elbows begin to lift in line with the shoulders. All right, let's inhale, lift up, open the chest. Exhale, round and curl, elbows towards belly button. Do that again. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, round and curl. One more time, and then we'll switch sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and curl. Release the hands, spread the arms wide, open the chest. Exhale, cross right arm underneath left. Tuck the chin, roll in. That's just the side we just did, right? Actually, left hand is under right this time. Tuck the chin, dome. All right, and then we'll find eagle arms on the other side. So whatever arm was not on top the first time, I think our right arm was on top. So left arm on top, elbows lift. Exhale, lower, elbows to belly button. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice, last one. Inhale. Exhale, elbows to belly button. Release the arms, sweep the arms wide, open the chest. Nice, and then draw the hands to the knees. Let's roll onto the knees, finding our tabletop. If you were sitting on the blanket, you can just move that off to the side, or it might even be nice underneath the knees for a little added support here. So shoulders over wrists, let's find cat-cow. As you inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, round and curl. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly button. Exhale, round and curl. All right, let's flow through 2 to 3 more times. You can stay here, maybe adding in some barrel rolls or dropping the hips back. Noticing how that changes the stretch, more of the mid back. All right, let's take one more full round of breath. And then we'll come back through our neutral spine, setting up to thread the needle. Inhale, right hand reaches high. Unwind. It's really twisting open here. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath left. Right ear taps down. All right, so the left hand can stay underneath the shoulder or walk the left fingertips forward. I really like to take a QL stretch here by walking the left fingertips towards the right corner of the mat. That brings the stretch a little bit more to the left side, the left trap. Take a full breath in. Nice, full breath out. All right, let's switch sides. Left hand underneath shoulder. Unwind, reach the right fingertips high. Right into the other side. Inhale, left hand sweeps high, open up. Exhale, left arm underneath right, dropping down to that left shoulder. Keep the hips over the knees. Allow the left ear to be heavy. You could keep the right hand underneath the shoulder, walk the fingertips forward. Maybe walking the fingertips over to the left side of the mat, getting in that added stretch. Take 2 breaths here. We're beginning to unwind, right hand underneath shoulder, sweep the left hand up and open, come back through your tabletop. Let's walk the toes back. Had to throw in one plank pose, you know? All right, lower all the way down to your mat. Untuck the toes, wiggle the hips side to side. Sweep the hands back, palms face down. Interlace the hands behind the back, thumbs to the sacrum. Coming into our Shalabhasana variation, draw the shoulders back, lift the heart forward, strengthening the back body. Gaze is forward and down. So not cranking the head up, that will bring more tension to the neck, but keeping the neck long, gaze forward and down, chin is slightly tucked, maybe lifting the toes. You could get a deeper shoulder stretch in here by floating the thumbs off the low back, reaching the fingers back. 3, 2, keep breathing here, and then release all the way down on 1. Sweep the arms forward. Wiggle the hips side to side, releasing any tension in the low back. We'll take our broken wing stretch. So let's start on the left side today. You'll draw the left elbow out in line with the shoulder and goalpost the hand, palm faces down. Pop up onto the right fingertips and then roll onto the left side. So this should be a pretty deep stretch to the chest, to the left arm, shoulder. Try to keep that elbow in line with the shoulder. Take an inhale and an exhale. One more breath here. Nice full breath out. Okay, let's roll back through center and find the other side. So right elbow in line with the shoulder, goalpost the arm. Pop up onto the left fingertips and roll onto the right side. Right ear taps down. Left toes could come behind you. 2 breaths here. Hopefully feeling a nice deep stretch to the left chest and shoulder. Nice, one more full breath in. Full breath out. And come back through center on your belly. Press into your hands, up onto your knees. Walk the knees forward. So we're coming all the way down to our backs. Finding a bit of a resting pose here. If you have a cushion or a blanket, you could place that underneath your head. I'm going to show you 2 different options for a nice neck release here. I'll show you the blanket first in case you don't have the block, and then I'll show you the block after. So reclining back to the blanket. First here actually, you'll fold the edges under. So you'll create this little spot for your neck to land here, and then creating a nice little barrier on the sides. So you'll come back, scoot down, allow the ridge of the blanket to be right at the base of your skull. And then you can reach for the edges of your blanket and wrap those under a bit more so your neck feels more supported, your head feels supported, and the neck is long. And then you can extend the legs forward, arms out wide, finding this rest with a really nice supported neck, just allowing any release here. All right, so option to stay there. If you do have a block, this is one of my favorite releases for the neck, the shoulders, the traps. The edge of the block can come right under the occipital ridge. So if you draw your fingers up, you'll feel this little divot in the skull. That's your occipital ridge. It runs over to the ears here. If you place the block right in that area, and you'll probably feel it if you find the right spot. So you're finding the edge, and then you're rolling the head side to side. And it can be pretty intense here if you have a lot of built up tension and pressure. Again, it's gonna feel more extreme with a harder surface, of course. So this is a foam block, it's not quite as intense. If you have a cork block or something similar in shape, you might feel that a little bit more. And you could rock the head side to side, lingering in any areas that you're really feeling that tension, and just breathing, flooding that area with the breath, finding the release. So either with the blanket or with the block, if you're using the block, you could release and always come down to your Shavasana, Let's take the last few moments here just to be in this shape, finding this release, allowing the body to be heavy, arms come wide, feet come wide, toes flop open to the sides. Notice if you're gripping or holding on to tension anywhere in the body, but specifically the shoulders, the head. Can you take a full breath in? And then on the exhale, just melt into the mat, into your support. Another time like that, inhale. Exhale, melt, release. Allow yourself to arrive here. Allowing the breath to flow naturally. Finding a few moments of complete rest and relaxation. I welcome you to stay here as long as you're able to today. The longer the better, really. If you are ready to move on, you can slowly bend one knee, then the other. Rolling off to one side, finding the fetal pose, and then pressing yourself all the way up to a seat. Drawing the hands through heart center, keeping the eyes closed or a soft gaze down. Let's close our practice with a unified breath. Inhale. Exhale. Great job, guys. Thanks for showing up for this neck and shoulder release. Hope you're feeling a little bit more space and tension free.